I have a much bigger stack for my Wii collection. This might be my biggest collection video yet. But again, I can't spoil the games I own at the beginning of the video, then you would just leave. So let's start not with one game, but with three. We've got Sing It, High School Musical 3 Senior Year, and Sing It Pop Hits. Yes, I have a sister. And yes, I loved playing Sing It. I think I honestly enjoy playing Sing It more than I enjoyed playing games like Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Because it's fun to sing, especially when you're a kid growing up and you hear these songs all the time, especially when your sister sings nonstop. I love you, Samantha. So it's like, yeah, let's play a singing game where you just have to hit the right notes to a super high quality Wii microphone, which actually it is not too bad of a microphone because I used the Wii microphone that I used for these games to start my channel. I kid you not. I may have not shown it like during the videos. Maybe there's a video where I actually do show it, but there are a couple videos on this channel that I use that microphone for. They're not bad. They're just like very cheap USB microphones. That's all. They are serviceable. But yeah, I mean, it's Disney songs, not like Disney movie songs, but things from High School Musical and Camp Rock and Hannah Montana, Allie and AJ, the Jonas Brothers, like the songs that I grew up with, man. Like I'm not afraid to admit it. I like High School Musical. It's just crazy to me that they made an entire Sing It video game that's just High School Musical 3 songs. I don't think there's any other High School Musical songs on here. I think, oh, okay, plus favorites from the first two movies. I mean, yeah, once you have the base game, it probably wasn't very hard at all to make this game and just change the song list. Easy cash grab, but like, that's just crazy that this even exists. And then the Pop Hits, I actually haven't played this one because I found this at Goodwill a couple years ago and I thought it was funny. So I grabbed it for like $2. And it's still more of the songs that I grew up with that me and my sister would love to sing. So one of these days we'll probably maybe play this. I don't know, maybe we won't. But you got Demi Lovato, you got Jesse McCartney, Colby Calais. I didn't know that she was a Disney singer. There's Taylor Swift on here. Vanessa Hudgens had a singing career outside of High School Musical. Okay. Burning Up and Love Bug. Beautiful. The Climb. Oh my gosh. I think that's in this one though, if I remember correctly. Either way, banger games. Love these. Brings back many, many memories. Now, this game is actually not from my childhood collection. This I got a couple years ago, and I actually don't think it works at all. Because the reason why there's no art in here is because it was super rotten. And I think the disc is rotten too and just doesn't work. No? I mean, like, there's a few gashes on it. Maybe it is playable, which would be nice because I would like to play this game since it's now on the Switch. I wouldn't have to pay for it to play it. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country Returns. Solid game. Like I said, they just remade it for the Switch, so it's gotta be decent enough, right? Moving on. Another game I haven't played. Family Feud. Not much to say about this. Another game that I found at Goodwill, and I have other game show games for the Wii, and I thought it would be fun to do a Family Feud from 2010, but we never got around to playing it. So, yeah, I'm sure it works. Probably does, right? I mean, it looks pretty good. We have a Family Feud DVD board game from like before Steve Harvey. And that was always fun to play growing up. Now it's a lot harder because a lot of the surveys are super old and not relatable to young people like me. So maybe the 2010 edition would be a little more relatable for me. I don't know. It seems like fun to play sometime in the future. I think this would be a fun game to play like with other streamers or something. I don't know. Okay, last game for a while of games that I haven't played, but Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. This did not get good reviews if I remember, but I bought it recently because it's still in my Wii U. My girlfriend is a big Indiana Jones fan, and I got it for her to play. She's played it a little bit, and it's really hard to control. And yeah, that's about it for Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. I will probably not let you know what she thinks about it when she ever completes this, if she ever does. Now, Family Feud will make more sense because we played a crap load of Jeopardy on the Wii back in the day. Between me and my sister and my dad, we'd play this a lot. And I mean, it's Jeopardy, so there's not much to say about it. I'd like to go back and play it again. I haven't played this in so long. Like I mentioned with the Scene It game, I think it would be fun to play with my family. Bust this out, do a second channel video one of these days. It was fun. I don't know what to tell you. It's Jeopardy. This is Jeopardy. And you can apparently use the Wii Speak with it. I'm sure it would totally register all of the words you say perfectly, but I can't tell you for sure because we never had a Wii Speak. Even though it's E for everyone, there is alcohol and tobacco references and violent references in this video game. So beware. Can't believe my parents let me play that as a child. Lego Rock Band for $25 apparently. I got this when Hollywood Video was closing down. If you don't know what Hollywood Video is, it's Blockbuster. That might have just been a Northwest thing. I'm not entirely sure. But this was one of their rental games, and this is what their cases look like. I don't know why they would copy the front case and then the rest of it was all Hollywood Video brand crap. Like, why? Why go through all that trouble and not keep it in a Wii case? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. This looks more like a PS2 case. But, you know, whatever. Lego Rock Band. Again, a lot of fun playing this. We never had any of the, like, Rock Band peripherals to use growing up. We never had a guitar. We never had the drums. Nothing. Just the mics. So we would use the microphones and just sing the songs. There's like Life is a Highway and a ton of other fun songs on here. Pretty sure Life is a Highway is on here. There's So What from Pink. Definitely sung a lot of that. Kung Fu Fighting. Oh man. That song in general just brings back a ton of memories because my family friends, we would just run around the house like singing that song. I don't know why. Probably because I did karate for 10 years of my life. But anyways, just another singing game that we played. And that's about all there is to that. Surprisingly, I don't own Wii Music. I think I rented it, but I just didn't care for it. This game, any guesses? Pause it right now. Let me know in the comments. What game do you think this is? All right, 3, 2, 1. It's Kirby's Epic Yarn. I fumbled that one because I was only like 90% sure it was Kirby's Epic Yarn. I knew it was a Kirby game, but yeah, I haven't played this one yet. I have been playing a lot of the Kirby like library. There's a lot of Kirby games out there, but I've gotten pretty into Kirby as of the past few years, and so eventually I want to tackle Epic Yarn, but it's kind of lower on the totem pole for me. So yeah, I've heard okay things about it. I guess that's not entirely true because I just watched a video from Scott the Woz where he was making fun of Kirby's Epic Yarn, like the 3DS one. I don't know, but I'm excited to eventually play it, and I'm gonna not let other people's opinions ruin it for me. This is my childhood copy of Mario Kart Wii, and I know it's disgusting. I don't know what happened there. I bought this brand new, so who knows what happened to this box art because it is brown. But like all of the inserts are fine as far as I'm aware. Oh no, something must have spilled on this. Oh, you can use the code that definitely isn't expired or probably used by me. This is stuck together. Yeah, something definitely spilled on this, and I don't know what. So maybe it was like hot chocolate or something. I don't know. But solid game. It's Mario Kart Wii. It's probably my favorite Mario Kart. I have played so much Mario Kart Wii. Me and my sister had these friends from karate. They were brothers, and the four of us would play Mario Kart Wii all 32 races in a row, and we'd be on teams. It was me and the older brother versus Samantha and the younger brother, and me and Keaton pretty much won every single time. I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's everything points to us winning every single time, so you don't need to go and fact check that, even though you couldn't. And that's how I became good enough at Mario Kart Wii to enter the school tournament. Yes, my high school had a Mario Kart Wii tournament. It was awesome, but it was so stupid because I'm a nunchuck player, and my school, like whoever was running it was like, well, everybody has to use the same controller style, even though there's a ton of different ways to play the game. And so everybody has a Wii, and you couldn't even bring the stupid piece of plastic that goes around the Wii remote. Like, ugh. So I had to enter the competition, and I was not allowed to use my nunchuck, even though I brought it with me. And I got to like the semifinals out of like a lot of kids, because I had a pretty big high school. I got to the semifinals using a control scheme that I never ever used. Years I played with a nunchuck. I probably only played with the Wii remote a handful of times before I found that the nunchuck was the better way for me. I'm proud of that. But dang it, if I was allowed to use my nunchuck, I probably would have won the whole dang thing. Like, I remember my friend Mikey, he brought his GameCube controller. Everybody was shut down except for the stupid kid that ran the entire tournament. He was like, nah, I get to use a GameCube controller. And I'm pretty sure that dude won. And I just, he wasn't in my grade. I just remember every time I saw him for the rest of my life, I hated him because he was a freaking cheater. Let everybody else use the controllers they want. It's fair if we can bring our own controllers. Anyways, I really like Mario Kart Wii, if you couldn't tell. And yeah, my favorite Mario Kart game, hands down. Mario Super Sluggers, another fantastic Mario sports game. I don't really have any experience with like the other like Mario baseball games. I think I played a little bit of the GameCube one, but the majority of it I played on this. I played a lot with my dad. We don't play it anymore because he just got too frustrated with me winning all the time. But to be fair, I got frustrated with him using Toadsworth like all the time because his stupid pitch is so stupid and hard to hit. It was like impossible. And so we outlawed Toadsworth. And then after that, I think I just won every single time beyond that. And every time I've tried to play it with another friend since then, it's just really unfair because I whoop them and nobody wants to play with me. So like Super Mario Strikers, I would love for there to be like an online version of this that I could play people online and not have my friends dislike me for playing it. Now we can breeze through a couple of games that I've collected recently that I have not played. Metroid Other M. Surprisingly, I want to play this more than the next game we're going to talk about. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I also really got into Metroid pretty recently, like Kirby, in the past few years. And I really like the 2D Metroid games. Dread is amazing. Zero Mission's amazing. Fusion's amazing. I mean, they're all amazing, really. I have no complaints other than I don't really want to touch the NES or Game Boy versions. And then when Metroid Prime 1 Remastered came out, I played it. I just don't really care that much about the 3D games. I think I need to give it another shot. I did give it quite a fair shot the first time I tried playing it, but I got lost, and then it's just been too long. I don't think I could get back to where I was and continue on without just fully restarting. I just didn't really care for it too much. I don't think the controls, even in the remastered version, are as good as I would like them to be. And I know that's a really hot take. I'm not trying to crap on the game. I think it's a good game. It just wasn't for me. And I got like the Prime games for my collection before I actually played it because I was just like, I love Metroid. Get all the Metroid games. And so I was hunting them, found good deals for them. And then I finally played the Prime series. I'm like, you know what? Now I don't really need the Prime games anymore. And surprisingly, even though a lot of people hate Other M, I think I'm going to like this more because it's more of a 2D game, I believe. So I'm interested to try it, see if it's as bad as everybody says it is. But that is my Metroid collection on the Wii. And then this defunct disc. Anybody know what this is? Did they see me flip it over before? It's a Netflix disc. This is how you used to watch Netflix on the Wii. You would get this disc and you have to, do not return disc to Netflix. Oh, okay. So they sent you this disc and then you could stream Netflix to your Wii. And then shortly after, they made an app in the Wii Shop channel. And so you had the Netflix channel on your Wii to stream, and this became obsolete, and now it's even more obsolete because Netflix isn't even on the Wii at all. They don't support it anymore. But the other red Wii thing that I've got is New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Probably my introduction to, this was not my introduction to the 2D Mario games. I've actually played multiple 2D Mario games before this. I played the Game Boy Super Mario Land growing up over and over again. Loved that game, one of my favorite Mario games. And then I played New Super Mario Bros., the DS game, and then I played this. Phenomenal 4-player game. Again, I have memories playing with like my cousins and my dad, my sister. It was a lot of fun. There's a lot of shenanigans to be had having 4 characters on screen, but they were good times. It was a good time. Nowadays, unless you are playing the multiplayer side of it, I guess like playing with multiple people, I don't think there's much of a reason to go back to this game. I recently played the DS game again, and it still holds up for the most part, but I don't know if this does. Super Mario Galaxy. I rented this a couple times in my Wii days, and I kind of enjoyed it. And then I played it for the podcast, and I actually fully played it, and it was fun, but I had a lot of complaints about it. I played the Switch version, and I think that it's a lot better playing it on the Switch than on the Wii. But yeah, there's nothing to write home about, in my opinion. It's cool. Definitely cool for the time, especially as a kid. I was like, I love space. This is awesome. It's Mario in space. What's not to love? And so as a kid, it was entertaining enough for me. But I don't know. Other than Odyssey, I really don't care for the 3D Mario games that much. They're like good. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not like, oh man, these are the best games of all time. I mean, Odyssey is amazing. Everybody should go play Super Mario Odyssey. But I liked 3D World and 3D Land a lot more than like. I'd rather go back and play those sometimes over these the first three Mario games. But they're still good games before people have a cow in the comments. It's just not entirely my thing. I do have Super Mario Galaxy 2. I just haven't played it yet. I think I'll like this one more because I think it's more level style. I just don't. Let's just come back for a second. I don't like games where they're just like, go explore. Give me an objective. Like, I know, get stars. Yeah, great. Tell me where to go, what to do. I don't want to just look around aimlessly. Mario Odyssey is fun, but it's not, and this is better. It's more linear than like Sunshine in Super Mario 64. I don't know. More linear is more better for me. And I think Galaxy 2 is more linear. So I'm excited to eventually try it one of these days. I just kind of wish that they would have included this in the 3D All-Stars like everybody else wants it to be. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Quickly, it's amazing. I love it. I understand from the competitive side of things, it's probably not the best, but nothing tops Subspace Emissary. It is amazing. I love this game mode. I was so disappointed when Ultimate came out and there was no subspace style thing. Like, yes, I don't even remember what it's called, but the single player mode exists. It's not the same. It wasn't as fun. This was so cool. The cutscenes, the story, I don't know, fighting Taboo. I had so much fun with this game, man. And I was so disappointed that there wasn't anything like this in Ultimate. It's not the Ultimate Smash Bros. Because there's no subspace. I wanted Subspace 2, dang it. Wheel of Fortune. Pretty much the same thing that I said about Jeopardy. It's Wheel of Fortune. The only thing additional that I have to say about this is we played it with another family that I went to school with one time. We were over at their house. We brought Wheel of Fortune over. And the parents, when it was like the kids' turn, would sing, bankrupt, lose a turn. Bankrupt, lose a turn. Every time we were spinning the wheel. And it was so funny. Good times were had. I love Wheel of Fortune. I love watching Celebrity Wheel of Fortune nowadays because they're easier puzzles and it makes me feel smart like the celebrities. And yeah, another game that I think would be fun to play on a video with my family. Let's bust out these next 4. You know them. You love them. It's the Wii series. Wii Sports Resort, and Wii Play and Wii Fit. I did a video on Wii Fit, trying to get fit with Wii Fit. I'll try to remember to link that down below. It's a funny video, I think. It did not do well and it is a very old video. You have been warned. We play the tanks, so much fun. The duck hunt replacement thing, that was fun enough. Other than that, the Wii Play is just okay. It was a great way to get a game with a new Wii remote. Wii Sports, the world's best pack-in game. Enough said. Everybody knows what Wii Sports is. Everybody's played Wii Sports. If you haven't played Wii Sports, what are you doing? Dang it. And Wii Sports Resort, I mean, if they would have included all of Wii Sports in Wii Sports Resort, I think that would have made this the ultimate game, especially because this would have been an even better pack-in game because this ended up being a pack-in game later on in life. Wakeboarding and then the fly around and the basketball are the best modes in this. Oh, the sword fight. Sword fighting is good too. But man, I spent a lot of time wakeboarding in this game. But yeah, it's the Wii series. I feel like I don't need to spend much time on it. Lastly, we still have this out because, oh, there's a second game in here. And oh, it's Wipeout 2. Because I've never played Wipeout 2. Let's talk about the last game that I own, Wipeout the game. My family, we are a reality TV show family. Big Brother, Survivor, Amazing Race. So many reality game shows and just reality TV. It's amazing. That's what we love. That is our bread and butter. And when they made a Wipeout video game as a kid who wanted to be on the Wipeout TV show, this was perfect. This game probably does not hold up whatsoever anymore. But man, I had so much fun playing this game. And then I eventually found Wipeout 2 in a Wii that I bought to resell after I refurbished it. And I kept it. And I still have not played this either. But yeah, Wipeout, if you don't know what the TV show Wipeout is, it's an obstacle course where you get punched and kicked and thrown into the water, and it is a good time. And the host really made it. Yeah, that's really it. It's just a good game. It was fun. It was a fun game. I shouldn't say it's a good game. It was fun to play back in the day. Probably another fun little game to play with some friends and family for the channel. But yeah, that is my entire Wii collection. I'm probably still missing games that you love, but that is it. Most of it is my childhood collection, so don't judge me. And good night and big balls.